Today I want to show you how I do my mastering. First of all, if you want to master your song, you must make sure that you have a good sounding mix, and the master output should be hitting, should not be clipping. As you're saying, let me first play the loudest part of the song. It's hitting at, mine is hitting at -3. That means the mix is good to be mastered and sounding well. The voices are all balanced. So let's try to listen to the song, then we master it. So my first step when mastering, I'm going to first glue up my song. And when gluing up my song, I love using the SSL bass compressor from Waves. I recommend you to use this plugin, so nice. So the SSL compressor from Waves, this is how it is. So I'll set my ratio at 4, then I will set my release at auto, then I'll set my attack at 30 milliseconds. I'll pull down the makeup gain. Then play the song and try to play with the threshold till I do some small gain reduction of about 1 to 2 dB. And I think that one is enough. So I'll just come and pull up my makeup gain. I think the way I've felt it, it's at 1.5. So after doing that, I'll come and get an EQ. You can use any EQ, but I love using the Pro Q3. So what am I going to do with the Pro Q3? I'm going to just cut off some lows from 0 to around 24 Hz. So why am I cutting off these lows? These lows are not heard by human ears, but they can build up in the song to create some distortion. So I think you can tell that even after cutting off these lows, you can't even feel the difference, simply because they cannot be heard by human ears. So they are unnecessary in the song. So after cutting off those lows, we shall come and get a dynamic EQ. I'll use this one from Isotope. Let me use Ozone 10 Dynamics. Ozone 10 Dynamic EQ. So what am I going to do with this dynamic EQ? I'm going to do some dynamic reduction under some frequencies where I feel distortion or where I feel like the instruments are fighting with the vocal. So I'll first come here. I first solo. So under this frequency, you can feel that the vocal is fighting with the bass. The vocal is competing with the bass. So I will do some dynamic EQ. Remember, we are not using a normal EQ. We are using dynamic EQ because it will be very soft on the song since we are on our mastering level. And you can tell that I have done a negative 4 dB reduction, but when we look closely here, the actual dBs that are being reduced are very minimal. Then I will also come to around 3K here and I solo then. So under this frequency, you can feel that the vocals are fighting with, they are competing with the snare. So I will do some reduction there, a dynamic reduction there. Then after using that dynamic EQ, I'll come to waves and get this Tech EQ from waves. The Tech EQ, it's a very nice EQ. I love it because it's so smooth and soft when mastering. So what am I going to use this Tech EQ for? I want to boost around 200 has, because that is where the body of the song is. So I want to boost those dBs and get some good boost around there. So I'll just pull this one and point it at 200 Hz, then do a fundamental boost using this knob. So my next plugin in the chain will be the chroma tape. I love its effect on vocals. Chroma tape. Chroma tape from Waves, yeah, right here. So what I want to use this chroma tape to just brighten up the song, so that I give it some shining highs, and I'll use a preset. I'll use a preset under here, mastering. Then I'll come to clean and open. Then I'll just pull down and reduce on the noise effect. I think you can tell that now the song has opened up. The song is now having more life just by applying this chroma tape. Without then I'll come and apply vitamin. We give the song some vitamins. We come and give the song some vitamins. What am I going to use these vitamins for? I'm going to just make the bass mono. The bass and kick, I want to make them mono. Then after doing so, I will come and apply my limiter, so that will give the song some loudness. Let me first use this limiter from Ozone, the Ozone 10 maximizer. And when mastering, I love using two limiters. So just after this, let me get my meter so that I can know the loudness of the song. I'll use the WM plus meter. I'll use the WM plus meter from waves. And what am I looking for? I'll just look for -8 LUFS here. So I'll come here and set it at true peak. Then the auto ceiling will be at -3. Then I'll just pull down the limiter while looking at the meter.
Ngese yatuwamba na yewe yachanala como kwane gologosa Fabali bachema ngese yatuwamba na tuwetembe Nyaba fabali banyegiwa ngese yatutwala na tuwasubi Omukwano mungi alina kilavu kingi Onalina omukwano mungi.
So I told you I love using two limiters. So after getting some increase in volume, I'll come again to waves and use the L2 limiter. Then I'll come again and bring my meter. The outer ceiling, I'll set it still at -0.3. So we go.
Ngese yatuwamba na yewe yachanala como kwane gologosa Fabali bachema ngese yatuwamba na tuwetembe Nyaba fabali banyegiwa ngese yatutwala na tuwasubi Omukwano mungi alina kilavu kingi Onalina omukwano mungi.
And so you can tell that I have achieved -8 LUFS here. Let me first reduce the volume because I don't want to burst your ears. The song is now really loud and ready. So thank you for watching. If this video has been useful to you, don't forget to subscribe and give me a like. Stay tuned.